Um, Back in the 90s, a group that wanted to distribute our pay-per-views was Semaphore Entertainment. And it was Bob Meyerowitz, David Isaacs, Campbell McLaren, and their EVP, Michael Abramson. And Semaphore is a name that some people may recognize because Semaphore owned UFC. They were the creators of and the first owners of UFC. And they were the ones that John McCain called the promoters of human cockfighting. They could not get clearance on pay-per-view. They were banned in 38 states or whatever the number really was. And of course, the big moment happened when they were trying to get their Nevada license. And if they couldn't get the Nevada license, they were going to go out of business. And Lorenzo Fertitta was it Lorenzo or Frank? I think it was Lorenzo. And if it was Frank, I'm sure someone will correct me when they tweet me on Twitter. And one of the Fertitta brothers was a member of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And they went to Bob Meyerowitz afterwards and said, "This is so interesting. We'd like to buy it." So the Fertitta brothers bought UFC and formed Zuffa Entertainment.
What does Zuffa stand for?
I have absolutely no idea. I wish I knew. And I feel ignorant not knowing that answer. And I should know the answer, but I don't. Stands for the owners of UFC. So the Fertittas famously went $44 million in the hole with Dana White as the president of the company before they came up with the reality show, The Ultimate Fighter, which turned around their fortunes and helped them become a multi-billion-dollar company. They had $44 million to lose over the course of the 4 years that they had before they launched that TV show. I didn't have $44 million to lose. I didn't even lose $7 million. We actually only lost, if you think about it, 4, because 2.8 of it was owed to us by the pay-per-view distributors who didn't give us our money. But that's business, because I'm sure that there are a lot of other businesses. Hey, when THQ went out of business, they didn't give Vince McMahon and WWE the royalties on the video games that they had already sold. Right. They went bankrupt. That's what a bankruptcy happens. And one of the things when you're in business is you have to have the ability to withstand that type of a loss when your invoices don't get paid to stay in business for the next day. ECW should never have lasted one day. And that's the part of ECW that people don't truly understand. We weren't designed to last a day. We took this vision thinking, how can we survive a day? Hey, but on the day that we survive, let's give them the best show that we possibly can. And we survived 7 years that way.